EXP Realty is breaking the mold as a fully virtual brokerage, meaning no brick and mortar offices for your agents, for your buyers, or your sellers. How is this unconventional model working out in 2024? Find out in this video. What's up, guys? Ty, the real estate guy here. Tyler Vallot, co-founder of the TK Group and the TK organization at EXP Realty. I am pumped for this episode because I am telling you the honest, raw truth about my feelings about EXP Realty in 2024. Let's start with a little background on myself. So I became a licensed agent in 2021, October of 2021. To give you a reference point there, it was the time when interest rates were around 2.93%. So yeah, a very different market and time for all of us. So this was right after the pandemic. It was kind of winding down at that point. And I started at a more brick and mortar model brokerage. I'm not going to say any names, but that brokerage was where I was for my first year in real estate, from October to October. And then after exactly 1 year, well, after about 7 months, I was contacted by someone that was an EXP realtor that I was in a deal with. And she asked me what I liked about my brokerage at that time. And I really couldn't find what I liked about my brokerage. So that's what kind of triggered me to start thinking about it. Now, that was in like February. I didn't actually make the jump until October. My business partner and I, Kate, we had to really do research, nail down the numbers. We were trying to find a hole in this model. Like, how could this actually work? Like, is this real? So after 4 or 5 months of thinking about it, consulting with our mentors, this was not an easy decision. After 4 or 5 months, we pulled the trigger. No looking back. It has been the greatest year and a half of my life, and I cannot wait to share everything with y'all. So let's start with the things that I love about EXP Realty, of course. The first thing is the reduction of fees. At my previous brokerage, I felt like I had to pay for everything, which I did, down to every sheet of paper I used at the printer, which is reasonable. Not saying that's a horrible thing, but in today's time, how many times do I actually have to use a printer? A lot of things can be done digitally. So the main thing that made me realize was, wow, I could be saving money in a lot of other areas, especially in a career where it is commission based. So the reduction of fees, we only have our $85 monthly fee every month, and then a $149 startup fee when you start with EXP Realty for the application. But that $85 a month fee is the only consistent fee that you pay that does not come off of a commission check. So let me repeat that again. The $85 a month is the only stationary fee that's going to happen no matter how many homes you sell, whether it's 0 or 100, you have to pay that $85 a month. The other fees that people are always like, EXP fees you to death. Well, the other fees only come out when you make a commission check. So what I mean by that is it's a transaction review fee. That's $25. That's one of the things that comes off at the end when you get your commission. What I realized was that a brick and mortar office style of brokerage has a lot of overhead. There's a lot of bills. There's a staff that is in person. We all know when you're paying for someone in person, that's their livelihood. So you need to pay them well. They have a lot of overhead with bills and light bills and printers and ink and paper and technology, food. There's usually a little kitchen area in there. All of those things add up, not to mention office rent. All of those things add up to a lot of money that is needed to be made every month in order for the company to be profitable. If all of that money is needed for the company to be profitable. For the company to be profitable, you bet your bottom dollar that they are going to make sure that the agents are paying enough to cover what is needed to pay those bills. So that's why the virtual models are up and coming right now. We are very close to 100,000 agents at EXP. When I joined in 2021, it was around 84,000. So I'm excited to see it grow. Just in our organization, we're at 33 agents in a year and a half. That's phenomenal to me. We're getting it up, but it's been amazing because a lot of these agents, I would say 90% of the agents that we have attracted to EXP came to us. We did not have to go out and recruit or hunt them. They just see what we have going on here. We're active on social media and they want to be a part of it. That's the beauty and the collaboration of EXP. So that brings me on to my next point. Collaboration over competition. That was huge for me. I felt like in the beginning, so many people were against me being a new agent in the market. I don't want to say like feeling threatened. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that they just didn't want more competition. Every time I talked to an agent about getting someone into real estate or helping someone, it was more of like, no, tell them to get a real job. Like, tell them don't do this. Like, it's hard. It's crazy. So that really rubbed me the wrong way. And when I got to EXP, it was the complete opposite, 100% opposite. I mean, so collaborative. Everyone that I speak to when I need help from is always so eager to help me. Now, that's something you normally would not expect in real estate. So my mind was really blown by that. But it's because of the way the model is set up, it benefits everyone at EXP for every EXP agent to do well. The better we all perform, the higher our stock goes, the more profitable the company is, and EXP is 90% owned by agents. So you bet your bottom dollar we want this company to be profitable. The next thing I really love about EXP is the stock. So I've wanted to get into the stock market for a while, and now EXP basically like forced me into the stock market, which, hey, twist my arm to get me to purchase stock and get free stock. I'm fine with that. So EXP gives free stock to their agents. There's different things you have to accomplish to get that free stock. One of them is just closing your first deal of every year with EXP Realty. You're getting $400 in free stock. That is the type of company that this is. It is made for the agent. It's the only one that I can find, in, at least in my area, that was doing anything to this degree. And the stock, I mean, we all know that in real estate, you don't have a retirement plan, but EXP Realty has made it to where I actually can see myself retiring from real estate. I actually have an exit plan here. So that's been the biggest eye opener for me with EXP was, oh my God, these people are setting us up for the rest of our life. So the stock is there vested for 3 years. Your free stock, it is vested for 3 years. Any stock that you purchase of EXP's is yours and it's available to you whenever. So that is stock. The revenue share aspect is another thing that really just blew my mind. So if you're at a brick and mortar brokerage right now, you guys may have something called profit share. And we have revenue share. There's a huge difference there. And let me explain that. So profit share is just what it sounds like. It is the profit of the company. But if the company is not profitable, then there is no profit to share. Okay? Stick with me. Stick with me. Revenue share, on the other hand, is revenue. No matter what the company's profit situation is, there will always be revenue coming in. That's what you're getting a percentage of at EXP. And it's actually trackable. You can actually track the revenue of the company and do the math and make sure that your percentage is right that you're getting. With profit share, the person who determines what the profit is of the company is going to be either the board, the accountant or the CEO of the company, they're going to decide what the profit is. And if they want to take a little bit more that month or just not give as much profit share and make the expenses go up a little bit, how would you know? That's what I did not like. I like structure, and I like to know how much am I supposed to be getting, how can I calculate it and make sure that it's correct. And that's what I've been able to do. And I love the transparency of that. And one of the biggest things that I like about EXP, that I love about EXP was, with the brick and mortar model, I found that I was going into the office, grabbing some coffee, talking for 20 minutes, going to the office, then someone knocks on my office door, we talk for 25 minutes, and then I walk out, got to go to an appointment, come back, maybe make a phone call, stay on the phone for a while, run into someone in the hallway, and now I'm talking again. Oh, got to grab some more coffee or get a water bottle. Got to run to the printer really quick, but I'm going to run into somebody on the way to the printer. It is a lot of distractions there. And at the end of the day, we're in this business to help people and make money. So the only way that we're going to make money is if we produce a sale. That's what real estate is like. And what I found is, man, that was the hardest thing for me to let go. Like, oh my God, I'm going to miss the office. Whoa, sorry about that. My camera, my SD card ran out of storage. So I had to go back, delete some stuff. And it took me a day or two, but I'm back. So what I was saying was, that last thing that I was saying I loved about EXP was the virtual aspect of it. That's what I love. And it's funny because when I was switching from my brick and mortar brokerage to EXP, the reason why it took me so long to make that decision was that I was concerned. Like, what do you mean I'm going to be virtual? I'm not going to have anyone with me. I'm going to be out in this big, bad world of real estate by myself. I have some concerns about that. But now that I'm here and getting here, I realized that the virtual aspect of real estate is probably the best way ever to practice real estate. And the reason why I feel strongly about that is because all of the distractions I had in the brick and mortar brokerage, like walking in and seeing all the top producers that sell 70 homes a year, 100 homes a year, like how am I ever going to get to that? That does something to your mental. Walking in and having distractions like the coffee machine, the printer, every other agent you love that you want to talk to, but talking to them doesn't make you money. Having a virtual brokerage has completely allowed me to fully focus on my craft. That's the best way I can say it. It's allowed me to fully 100% focus on my craft and not the other distractions that can be in the real estate industry. Now, how do I get help? Like, I was only a year into the business when I switched to EXP. How am I going to get help? Well, what made me comfortable with that decision was knowing that EXP has 2,000 employees sitting in a virtual office. I'm sure you can imagine here, you call Apple. Well, they're not, all these people that answer the phones are not sitting in an Apple headquarters with 5,000 employees. No, they work from home. So our virtual office is the exact same way. It is a virtual world. I'm going to include a little video here of what it looks like. That way you know and can tell what it is, but it's crazy. So we do have an office. We're virtual, but our office is virtual, which is a lot less overhead for the company. So yeah, 2,000 employees sitting in a virtual office waiting to help you, whether it be with accounting, whether it be with onboarding yourself or another agent, whether it be help with a contract, paperwork. You need the broker's help. The broker is also in there 5 days a week. And EXP just moved that virtual office to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guys. So 24/7, you can hop into that EXP world and get the assistance you need. It won't be a broker 24/7, but you will have someone there to help you with what you need and lead you in the right direction, even if it's after hours. That's huge. A lot of brokerages don't even have 10 employees on staff waiting to help you whenever you need. So that was what kind of got me to be like, okay, the benefits and the money, and when I say benefits, I mean financial benefits, not like health benefits. the benefits and the money that EXP is offering is substantially greater than what any other brokerage can offer me. And if the only catch is that there's no brick and mortar office, but I'm still going to have support and there's still an office online, then sign me up. And since I have signed up since then, it's been the best decision I could have made for my real estate career. I always tell everyone, even agents I'm talking to in the industry, look, I'm not some like EXP or die type of person. I did not start here. And if there is a better model that comes out that helps me, my clients, and my family even more, then I will consider making that move. But right now, there's no other company that comes close to what EXP has to offer. And I think it's going to be extremely hard to beat that because our CEO, Glenn Sanford, is quite literally a genius and has created a bulletproof model. That's the best way I can put it. So these are all the things that I love about EXP. Now to the things that I hate about EXP. And guys, I've had so much trouble with this because I said I'm going to be honest in this video. And I have been honest, and I will continue to be honest by saying it is very hard. Here we are. The first part of this video was filmed 2 or 3 days ago. I'm back again. I've thought about it. I've talked to my partner agent, Kate, about what do we hate about EXP? And I mean, the only thing I could come up with is that the stock is released every 2 months. So it's not immediate. But I mean, if you tell me you're going to give me free stock, but I have to wait every 2 months for it to drop, I'm not going to complain. But I guess if I had to pick something I hated, it would be that I wish it hit immediately when you earned it. Big whoop. I mean, I'm not going to say that I even hate it, but it's something that I wish was more up to date and more instant whenever you earn that stock. But hey, I'm not complaining. If I got to wait 2 months for my free stock, I'm going to wait those 2 months. And another thing with the stock is that, you know, the free stock that you earn is vested for 3 years, which is kind of like a forced savings account. You can't touch it for 3 years, but it is a rolling 3 years. And again, I wish I had access to that stock now, but do I really wish I had access to that stock? Like, maybe it's a good thing that it has to sit for 3 years, because I know I would have taken it out and spent it. So these are not things that are horrible, but I had to give something that I don't like, and that's all I could find. This is my honest 100% review of EXP Realty. I am a realtor in the Louisiana market, and I've been at EXP for a year and a half. I've been a realtor for 2.5 years, and EXP has checked all of my boxes, and even checked boxes that I didn't even know that I needed checked, like the 3-year vesting period for stock. I mean, I got in this industry to sell houses, not get free stock, but I am surely not going to turn it down. I mean, I actually have goosebumps right now as I'm talking about this. Let me know if you can see those goosebumps. But guys, this is real. If you are thinking about getting into real estate, you're taking your courses, you are already in real estate, you've been in real estate for 10 years. If you have not heard about EXP Realty, schedule a meeting with me below. Click on my link. Schedule a meeting. We have to talk about this. This has been not only career changing for myself, but in a short 1.5 years, this has been life changing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love making these for you. Comment below with other things you want to hear about. I'd be more than happy to make those videos for y'all. Guys, go out there, kill it. If you need anything, I'm here. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.